Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, my dad and I make beef stew. As for the calories on this one, there is 2,560 in the whole pan, but we had 5 portions, so that is 512 calories per portion. We've made this a few times during lockdown, but we figured this time we will film it. So here's the footage of that. I hope you enjoy.
Amber doesn't like the idea of blood all over this place, so you remember the chicken were just half defrosted. We did the same with the beef, took it out the freezer yesterday afternoon, put it in the fridge in a container. So this morning Amber cut it up into chunks like this, put it on a tray to defrost. It will go in the colander for a minute or two while Amber's cutting the veg. But I had one of my senior moments and pressed the wrong button on the camera, so all I did was take a single picture instead of a video. The reason for cutting it up while it's half frozen is it avoids getting blood all over the place, and it may be why other people would buy diced beef, which is an expensive way to do it, instead of getting a lump of beef and cutting it up while it's half frozen.
So this is going to be chunky beef and vegetable stew, so the carrots are going to be chopped chunky.
Right, we're starting off with 3 tablespoonfuls of olive oil again. Go on, tip your meat in.
There's the beef.
Full heat.
Gotta keep it moving so that it doesn't stick to the bottom of the pan.
And that's sealing off quite nicely there.
And then give it a shake.
That's it, it's all nicely sealed up now. Turn the heat down and chop the veg.
Chunky onion. A chunky leek. Mushrooms this size, just cut them in half.
But they don't go in the pan until 10, maybe 15 minutes before it's finished cooking. Otherwise they'll just mush up. Mushrooms mushing up. Ah.
Yeah, that's
Crap.
a bad door.
Well, yeah, it's terrible, wasn't it? Really bad. It was as bad as one of Chandler's, that. Yep. Half the onions.
Half of the onions.
Half the carrots, switch that kettle off.
And half the carrots.
Just roughly.
Then how much is this?
How much is in there? Have a look.
1.5.
1.5 litres of boiling water. Turn it up to high. Chuck your oxos in. There's a lamb, a chicken, a beef and a veggie oxo cube and some salt going in now. Right, give it a stir. We're going to leave this till it comes to the boil, and then we're going to move it onto the small ring on low, set an alarm for an hour and come back and give it a stir. This has been on for 2.5 hours. The rest of the veg is going in with a bit more liquid. Put the kettle off, Amber. Put it back on high heat and tip some of that water in.
How much?
Cover it up. Oh, take it down. Whoop, that's enough. When this comes to the boil, turn it down to low. 20 minutes, chuck the mushrooms in, bring it back to the boil again. 10 minutes, it's ready for eating. Right. This has been going for 3.5 hours in total now with all the bits added on. So, mushrooms going in, them just kind of give them a shove down. They'll not want to sink. They'll not stir them in because they're floaty. So just pop the lid on, turn it up to full. 10 minutes, no more than 10 minutes. I'm going to put this gravy granules in a tablespoonful at a time till it's thick enough, right? Get it stirred in because it'll clump up otherwise. It's going to need at least 1 more, possibly 2. Another one?
Yeah.
Turn the heat up. Give it a couple of minutes before we decide that's plenty. What do you think?
It's alright. Is that okay?
Drop more, Amber. 1 little bit more. Right?
So that's what, 3.5?
Yeah. Putting that in a tablespoonful at a time till it was the right thickness. 3.5 it took, yeah. And coming back to the boil. That's it, done. Gas off. Right, let me take it over. You do your usual bit at the end with the camera. Chunky beef stew. And this is, there's 2 portions, there's another 3 in there. 5 portions.
Enjoy. Well, I hope you enjoyed watching my dad and I make beef stew. If you want to get in touch with me, all my social media links are down in the description box below. Send me a message if you want to have a chat. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel, hit that like button and hit that notification bell to be notified every time I upload a new video. Thanks for watching everybody, I'll see you next week.